Okay, the Hangouts are now live.
Hey everybody.
Welcome everyone. This is Lady Ada.
On air.
And what's going on here?
We're having our super fun Wednesday evening hangout. This is our show and tell, where you, the viewer, show projects to me rather than the other way around. So come on by and show your crafting, maker, and hackerspace projects, your tools, your costumes, your GPS-enabled airsoft gun turrets, whatever it is. All are welcome. I'll start off with Tony DeCola from Adafruit Northwest. Everybody else, just mute your mics and hang tight. We'll get you. We have to get out of here at 7:55.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, please let us leave before.
Turns out we do another show. We've been doing show and tell for 4 years, and we've been doing Ask an Engineer for 6. So that's why we can do it. Okay.
We wish we could do it for hours, but we can't. So,
yeah. Eventually the cameras run out of battery. All right, Tony, what you got?
Hey, yeah. So I have some retro stuff. So it's an analog multimeter. It's a Micronta, which is an old Radio Shack brand. Now it looks like a normal analog meter, but the cool thing is it folds up. So it's like a portable, quote-unquote, analog meter, which I thought is actually kind of cool. Like it's probably from, I would guess, like the late 70s, early 80s, something like that. And it works. I put a battery in. It works great. It does ohms and voltage. It claims it goes up to 1,200 volts. I don't think I'd want to put that through this to test it, though. No. But it does have a fuse and stuff like that in there. So kind of cool to see this. And it came with the original box. It's just at a thrift store that I found it. So it's cool to see old electronics. And it even had the original manual. And the cool thing about this manual, on the back, it has the schematic for it, which it's not that advanced, just a bunch of resistors. But it's neat to just see that era of electronics again, you know, where if you buy a multimeter today, you're not going to get the schematic. You know, it's going to be all these little chips that you'll have no idea how they work.
One block top chip that's like 50 cents and it doesn't.
Exactly, yeah. So it's kind of neat old retro tech and actually a pretty cool design, I think. You know, something that for that day was probably pretty portable and pretty useful for people.
Very cute. It looks a little bit like what's it called, those cameras?
Oh, like a Polaroid.
It's a little like a Polaroid camera. Oh, design.
Right.
Okay. Nice find.
Yeah, you could put a little tiny camera and take photos of your voltages. You could do voltage selfies right before you get shocked.
1,200 volts.
It's terrible idea night here on Show and Tell. Okay.
Anything else, or is that's it?
That's it. Yep.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Next up, Noam Pedro from Adafruit Southeast. How's it going?
Hey, we're staying dry here. Last week we were supposed to have a hurricane. It passed by. We're still here, and everything's okay. So we're going to do something a little different. We're going to play a game. It's called Guess That Print.
Oh.
Here's a time lapse. Tell me, what is it? You got 5 seconds. Hurry up.
Okay, it's some type of monitor.
Monitor, the 10-inch
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. You guys are so smart.
It's like Maker Charades, but different.
Okay. So that's this week's project.
This is a monitor elevator.
Yeah.
Monitors want to go up and down in their apartments.
That's how we showcase it. So we got quite a few different projects, all different sizes, down from a 2.2 to a 10-inch.
1.1, yeah.
Yeah. So check it out.
Yeah, that's what we released last week, and you can, of course, get all the files, completely customize this. You can, sort of range this around, move all the components, and add whatever else you want to that. So here's what the back looks like. And with it on, I just want to show the cool little glowy that we have on there. Hold on, we got a little lag in video.
Oh, look at the glowy.
Yay. So, sort of like a MacBook-esque, sort of.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is the beginning of the Adafruit tablet.
Yeah, just got to get the touch screen on there, but
I know,
yeah, very cool.
I have a plan.
Yeah, so very awesome. If you guys want to have a ginormous Pi desktop, definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'll talk more about it tomorrow on the show, the 3D Hangout show, which is 1 year old. Yay, we're 1 year old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's it.
Yep,
Okay.
so, yeah.
Outstanding.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Next up, Phil. How's it going?
Oh my God, it's me. Hi.
Hello.
Goes good. Hey, I am working on a Teensy 3.1 project. Teensy 3.1 is this just crazy potent little microcontroller Paul Stoffridgen designed and works with the Arduino environment. It's really nice. Anyway, this thing is like so crazy powerful. So we have these little OLEDs and LCDs in the shop, 128 by 128, and this board can drive 2 of these things at about 30 frames a second. So you can get like this super buttery animation out of them. Let me fiddle the camera settings here. I've been working on a project kind of a evolution of the demon eyes that I did a year or two ago.
Cool.
And these are 128 by 128 full color screens. Just a really buttery refresh rate. This is it's running. It's a totally autonomous animation right now. But if I wanted to, there's controls for if I want to move it manually or blink it. But it's all just using math right now. Also, it reacts to light. So if there's a sensor over here. If I put my hand over it, the pupils dilate or expand, kind of like ours would in the dark. Anyway, it's a goofy Halloween thing I've been working on. Turns out these little OLED screens, there's these plastic lenses you can get at a local plastic shop. They fit like perfectly on these screens. So I'm making little eyeballs out of it with 3D printed enclosures, and like the Demon project, either you could stick these eyes in your pumpkin or try to make it into a mask or something. We'll see what comes of it.
Great work. This is fantastic. I like how with that very simple lens it goes analog. It looks so fluid. It looks almost organic. That's so cool.
Okay, very creepy.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Phil.
All righty.
You bet.
Okay, next up, let's see here. We got Greg. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Hey, Greg.
Unmute your mic and show us your project.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
So, hey, I sent you guys an email from that last project I had with the camera for the World War II event. Didn't work out too well. I had a bad design, but I still sent you a video and some pictures for that. So that's in your email. Talk about retro stuff. One of the things we try to do as reenactors is, give people that come the ability to just see what it was like back in that time. So one of the things that we didn't have up there was music. And so I thought, why don't I pick up, an old radio and turn it into a music player? So that's what I have here. This is a 1940s RCA Victrola radio here. And I have it hooked up here so you can see the light.
Oh, cool.
And I got music playing in here. And I replicated the light as they would have inside of it. And so let me pull this out real quick so I can show you what I did. So I had to replace the speaker. Let me unplug this here too. Because the speaker is something crazy. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So here's the radio, and here's the original dial for tuning, along with the original materials for that. I have a LiPo here, and on the bottom I have your, what is that thing? Amplifier, your stereo amplifier. Okay. Oops, let me go this way. Here you go. Stereo amplifier with a Power Boost 1000 along there as well, and it's hooked up to this potentiometer. It's a switching potentiometer, so it has a switch and the pot in it as well. Unfortunately, the pot doesn't work too well because I think it's meant to be carrying more current than, because it looks like they used to put AC current directly through this thing, the way it looks like it. Because I tried to hook it up to the power boost for the enable pin. Unfortunately, when this switch is turned off, the circuit is open, and when you turn it on, the circuit's closed, and that's the exact opposite behavior of what the power boost wants. But yeah, real quick, here's the old speaker. It's got wires coming out of everywhere. It's crazy ridiculous. And also, just for throwback's sake, vacuum tube.
Ooh, neat.
But yeah, that's about it. I've got a whole bunch of pictures. I'm gonna post that up on somewhere. And yeah, that's.
Awesome.
I intend on adding Bluetooth as well. But when I plug it into the USB on the Power Boost for power, it gives me some feedback. So I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, it's the boost converter's a little noisy. So did you take that with you to the reenactment and you had it in like a base?
No, actually, I just finished that.
Okay, so next year's reenactment.
So I'm going to, yes. I also intend on adding maybe some solar charging to it, but I got to figure out how to do the solar charger with a power boost and whatnot.
Okay, all right, we got 363 days.
Absolutely.
Sweet, thank you so much. That's an awesome radio. You should have that playing all the time. It looks awesome.
It is. It sounds surprisingly good too. I'm very happy with the way it turned out.
All right, awesome.
Next up,
thanks, Greg.
Rick. Hey, Rick, how's it going?
Hey, Rick.
Unmute your mic and show us your project. We see a little robot bot.
Hey, bot.
Yeah, this is this is a modification of the OpenRC project. It's a truggy, and I mean, I guess the only thing that's left over from the original project is the base plate, and I've modified everything else. But the idea is I don't know if you can see all the guts of this, but there's a Beagle Bone Black in the back here. And so I just barely got this back. I had it on display at a library for a Maker Week thing, so it's not actually completely working. So I'm gonna have to take a look at it again. But I'll tell you the principles behind all this stuff. Beagle Bone Black is in the back here, and it's tied to this access point on the top. This is a wireless bridge, so you can actually control it wirelessly through Wi-Fi if you want to. And it's got 2 LiPo packs. One LiPo pack is for drivetrain. The other LiPo pack is for all of the electronics to separate the noise. Motor controller here from Pololu on the top here. And then this is actually a broken out webcam. Tore it all apart and then remade a case for it, and then it operates on this 2 levers here. So you can look around. And the idea is that this is a relative analog for someone who wants to experience like Mars rover-ish type of things. You could drive it from a distance.
Okay. It looks very cute and looks like a little, yeah, it looks like a little Mars rover type thing. I'm gonna take it on a planet. Hello.
That's great. Okay, email support@adafruit.com. You get SC on show and tell sticker, and if you post up any resources or links or more about it, send it to us so we can post about it.
Awesome.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Rick.
Rick.
There's plenty of room for SC on the show and tell sticker.
I have just one question. Is the whole thing 3D printed? All that white plastic?
Yeah, it is. The whole thing.
Yeah, it's cool. All right. Next up, we're going to go to Lon. Hey, Lon. How's it going? Welcome back to Show and Tell.
Hey. So following up from my live report from Nerdtacular about a month ago on the game show system, it actually worked. Everyone was happy.
Yay.
Well, it's good. Yeah, it was in front of 700 people, so always an exciting trial by fire. And today, so we'll just talk about, so we did that a month ago. Tomorrow we'll be doing a game show for the Arduino Minnesota group. So we'll get another live demo there. And I'll just talk a little bit about the construction. We have a couple minutes. And well, we could do a little. So how I ended up building the console. Are we in camera? There we are. It's a PVC foam, also known as trade name Sintra, and it was just formed with a heat gun and just wrapped it around a dowel to get this curve up here. And it was glued together with an epoxy that's made for plastic. I did that test with a bunch of different adhesives, and that turned out to be the strongest. The base, which already has its sticker on it, is held on with magnets. Main camera there. Yeah. So that makes it very easy to do field repairs. That's cool. Let's see what else is interesting. Oh, the retaining clip for the board is actually just a foam floor mat piece, because I was doing all those cosplay projects out of foam floor mats. And a lot of this was last minute, like the day before the conference. So the power supply is kind of bodged together. We're just taking a 5-volt in, putting it through a bunch of caps because we're running it through all of these neopixels in the buttons. And in the next version, I'm going to replace the single buttons on each side of, or the single neopixels on each side of the button with 8 pixels from a strip. So there'll be a total of 16 neopixels each button. That way it'll be even brighter to the audience. Things that worked out great were the resistor ladder model for reading the buttons, because instead of a lot of Arduino-based projects like this are polling the buttons, and so you can't really resolve ties very well. And people are very sensitive about who hit the button first. And using the resistor ladder, we're just doing one poll and getting all the values at once. So there's no worrying about who hit the button first.
Okay.
What else? Yeah, that's important stuff.
Okay.
Worked out great.
And what was the theme of the game show?
So the game show at Nerdtacular is something called Battle of the Frog Pants All-Stars.
Right.
So it's the Frog Pants Network puts on Nerdtacular, and it's all nerdy kind of stuff. So everything from like David Letterman top 10 questions to astronomy questions, all kinds of different things. The guy who puts it on, the guy who runs it, our Quizmaster, his bar trivia team usually places in the top 3 nationally.
Wow.
So he knows his trivia.
Okay.
And he'll actually be taking this.
Stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he'll be taking this this system to a bar trivia championship in 3 weeks.
Okay. All right, that's the update. I love this long-term project updates. I'm seeing.
Yeah, I was just looking at the dates. It's been like over 2 years this has been going.
I know, but look, you got a good hobby.
Yep.
All right, and then
You're
we're
learning a
gonna.
lot.
Don't forget to send an email to support@adafruit.com if you're gonna ask you on the show and sell a sticker. There's plenty of room on all of those projects for that, for sure.
Every button can have one.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to speed around. We're going to do Richard, and then I think Daniel, we're going to see how his mic's doing. I know last week he had a problem, but we'll see how it goes. Richard.
Give us an update.
How's it going?
Hey, good. As you can see, it's horrible weather here in Seattle right now. It's supposed to rain today, but the sun came out, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you guys a project that we actually just did a Kickstarter funding on.
You're on freeze frame, so you're actually just you.
Uh-oh.
There's no video. So,
No.
yeah, there's no video at all. I think you're over Wi-Fi with your phone.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
How about we hop over to Daniel and we see if when we come back to you if you're in the land of moving pixels.
Okay.
You'll try that. I mean, the freeze frame is fantastic.
It looks
but,
beautiful.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Okay.
But all right, Daniel, how's it going? Hey, Daniel. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? Can you hear us?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Very, very low. Can you turn up your microphone? I remember last week you were having some mic stuff going on. Or speak into it really loud, or.
Because I know my mic is on.
I think you might want to look into another mic because we can barely hear you. It sounds like it's not either the level isn't up or the mic isn't working. You got a new mic. Yeah, I see you're in the text. Tell you what, why don't you show your project and type in the chat, and I'll read what you type.
Okay, this is a new mic.
Okay.
Right, but we can't hear you. So why don't you type in the chat and show your project, and we'll read what you're saying in the chat.
Okay, I'll go through the chat.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to be your voice. There's a Star Trek episode. See, that always turns into Star Trek. There's a Star Trek episode where there was like all these different people, and it was someone who could project their mind, and each different person was one of their personalities, and then they all got killed, and then it was complicated. Okay, Raspberry Pi, trying to get it connected with an Arduino with an Ethernet cable.
Okay.
All right, so you got a Raspberry Pi.
Raspberry Pi.
Got it.
Got it.
And you are going to connect it to the internet. Okay.
Okay.
So you got a hard drive, and that's from 2001. So that's 10 gigabytes. That was a huge hard drive back in 2001.
It's still pretty big.
Well, it was like the biggest hard drive ever. 14 years ago?
Yes.
10 gigabyte? Oh, he's gonna be right back. All right.
Right back.
All right. Well, while he's going, he's gonna get a bunny. Okay. We're gonna go to is that one of the minions? Is that one of the popular things that the youngins like now? Okay, he's got a bunny. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
All right. So Daniel's got a bunny.
We got a bunny.
Okay.
Very cute.
And you're gonna do something with the hard drive and the Raspberry Pi and the bunny, or is this just straight up showing the bunny? I think it's just bunny.
It's a cute bunny. I'm always just looking at bunnies. She's a little scared. Okay.
Okay.
We don't want to scare the bunny.
I'm a little scared too. I mean, I still haven't got over. Okay. That's cute.
Aw, that's cute.
The super cute bunny. I keep telling everybody about the Holland Lops I had.
Okay.
All right,
cute.
Dana. Okay. That's it. We got through everybody. And then we have one. Lon has this thing here. He has a game console program.
thing.
Okay, Daniel. Well, next week, if you want to come on, oh, don't worry about the microphone. Look, this stuff all barely works.
The bunny made up for it.
Google changed their logo, and microphones don't work the same anymore. I don't know how that works. All right, well, that's it for the show and tell this week. Thank you, everyone. We're here every single week at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been doing this for 4 years. Show your projects, retro stuff, rabbits, cats, minions. It's a menagerie of fun.
Hard drives from 2001.
Yeah. And we'll see everyone next week, and we'll see everyone on Ask an Engineer in about 5-6 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Tony. Bye, Rick. Bye, Richard.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, spreadsheet. Phil Beast thinks creepy.
Yeah, next week, Daniel, get on the show earlier, and we'll play around with microphone stuff if you want. Okay. Bye-bye.